Well, the reason we broke up was my dear friend Toshi, the vocalist. He was brainwashed.
Yeah, he was in a cult or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hated life because I think that my father's suicide just had a lot of influence towards me. I was like, so I did complete opposite. I dressed.
Was this born of anger or born of rebellion?
Combination of a lot of things, sadness, and then anger. Yeah. Also, Japanese culture was not in a bad way, but very, very conservative.
It's still in many ways very conservative.
So when I was high school or junior high, I dyed my hair red or blue. Then I don't think it's allowed right this moment, but this time. But my teacher grabbed me and shaved my head. Yeah. Yeah. So that, I knew I was doing not right thing because there's a school rule. But so anyway, a lot of things just made me like that, kind of like rock and roll, anger and everything. Even though I was playing classical music.
The band breaking up was particularly painful for you, that it came at a bad time or not. Maybe it's never a good time, but how do you look at it now? Because obviously the band has endured, the band has reformed many times and played concerts, and the band is loved and revered, for what it's accomplished. But at the time, how did you feel with...
Extremely painful. I'm like what Billy you went through. So our band is still here. It's broke up and then came back, and then Hide and I were thinking, well, the reason we broke up was my dear friend Toshi, the vocalist. He was brainwashed.
Yeah, he was in a cult or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you talk about that a little bit? Because I saw that and I thought, this is so crazy.
Yeah. So to make the long story short, he was doing some musical. He was how do you say? He met the musical heroine, the partner. Eventually, he ended up marrying that lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was I don't know if I can say that, but yeah, I think so. She was in the cult. So then she dragged him into the cult.
Wow.
So then I think what they do is they make enemy, right? So then I was the enemy.
That's typical to cults.
Yeah.
We're the good team. Yeah. They're the bad team.
Mm-hmm.
We know the right way. They know the bad way.
Yeah.
And they isolate the person.
Exactly. So he was isolated.
Yeah.
I didn't know how deep he was in. But anyway, so then one day he came for some reason around that time, a lot of members living in Japan. Then I was living in Los Angeles. Then came here and then said, I want to leave the band. It's like, I actually grew up with him. Like I met him when I was 4 or 5 years old, when same elementary school and everything. So when I saw his eyes, I was like, okay, I think that's what you want. So I didn't really try to stop him or anything. Like I kind of understood. Then, but the other member was very angry, and then no, he can't. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so I was very calm. Then Hide and I talked about maybe we can do ①Japan in a few years from now again. So when things said one more timing's right, blah blah blah. Then I was doing my own thing. The Hide was doing his own thing. Then Toshi joined the cult. For some reason, I was not angry or anything. Very calm, Then several months later, Hide passed away. That moment, I was like, everything like shattered. Like, I became very depressed. Then I decided not to do anything. Actually, I just didn't want to even leave my house. Just I didn't want to open the window. Then the Taiji, I fired him, but but before he killed himself, I brought him back to the stage again. Or maybe we brought him back to the stage again. Then we're gonna do something together. But then also other bass player, those members' deaths. It's hard to bear. Yeah, still. I really thought why that was not me. If I didn't ask them to join, because I pretty much headhunted every single band members. They are also leader of the band. So for me to create the biggest band, I had to headhunt like the band leaders. Anyway, so if they didn't join my band, maybe they are still alive or something like this. I was like, just that really.
Yeah. Well, in Western psychology, they call it survivor guilt. Do you know this idea?
Yes.
Where the survivor feels somehow guilty that it should be them, and
I have it.
Yeah.
So that the word death was always in me for some reason. Well, obviously because my father took his life. So at the same time, I try to use that thoughts in a more positive way, because worst comes worst, I die tomorrow. So why don't I do as much as we can today So I had some, still have like not depression, but like if I start thinking too much, I go to the darkest corner of the night or something like this. So I try to shift that energy into something positive.
Yeah.